Alright people, Catfish Dave here. It is getting close to mid-July. It is July 11th. I struggled to get skipjack. I've got 6 of those. They're kind of thin from post-spawn. I've established a pattern. Last 2 trips, the fish are running between 10 and 20 foot of water. You get much deeper than 20 and ain't nothing happening. Now this is a different cove that I made the last 2 videos. As a matter of fact, there's several I'm probably going to go in. Some coves are hot, some are not. You may come to this cove 3 or 4 times one year and say, well, this thing ain't worth fishing. Well, that was that year. You know, fish move. They move. You know, there might be a 5-year period the upper end of the reservoir is hot, and there might be another 5-year period that the lower end is hot, you know. And you think the fish just disappeared. Well, they moved. I haven't been in here for a while. Last time I was, this place wasn't great at all, but that don't mean nothing today. It's a different year that I'm trying it. Fish move. Getting a real late start. It's about 10 a.m. Now, last time I fished, the bite shut off at about noon, the hour of suck. Well, little different situation today. We've had some rain over the last several days. It's not going to be near as hot today. It's only going to be up in the upper 80s. I need to check my temperature gauge. I'm hoping the water temps have come down a little bit. They were 90 degrees surface water temps last time I was here. Either way, let's see what's going on in this section of the river. Not seeing as much bait as I did in my last trip, not yet. We're in 15 foot right now. Oh, shoot. That was a good takedown. Boy, the way that thing hit, I thought it was a lot bigger than that. 16 foot of water, about 5 minutes into the trip. Eight pounds. Woo! Starting to see a lot more bait on the screen as we're easing up closer to 20 foot. Getting a lot of small bites. All 3 rods have been hit multiple times by small fish. That's not good when you don't have a lot of bait, because they will tear your bait up fast. When they do hit it, they're hitting it hard. See what we got here. Hang on, brother. £10. Yeah. Woo! That's one nice thing about this boga grip, as opposed to one of them plastic fish grips. This thing here will spin with the fish. Both them hits, I thought I had me a real fish on, but they was just aggressive. Either way, that's 2 out of a cove that last time I fished it was just terrible. Due to lack of bait, I am cutting these skipjack and getting 4 baits out of them instead of 3. That's the Firewater Marine weight from Amazon. The new prototype, it's a little longer, and this has so much flotation in the top. These here, he likes to put separate little balls in there, so the weight itself has a little bit of rattling effect. Makes noise, racket. Of course, I've got a rattle on there. Bear's planer board. Woo! That's an ornery fish there. Oh, he's putting that nasty, stinky stuff all in the boat. And he broke my float loose somehow. That's twice that's happened. That cord they give you ain't worth a dang. Either way, that's a 12-pound fish. Man, that stuff stinks, and it's all over the boat. He's got that garbage all over my graph. When they spraying that stuff, you know it's still during spawn. A lot of the places in the country are getting out of it, and we're still in it. That stuff stinks. Woo! All over my pliers. That's nasty stuff. This towel was provided by Mad Cats. It's even got a little ring on there to keep on your belt loop if you want. Still in the spawn around here. So far we've worked our way up to a 12-pound fish. Got me a mess. Well, there went my bait. That's an awful small fish to cause me all that mess. 5 pound. Same pattern as last 2 weeks. You start getting much over 20 foot and the bites go way down. We're getting close to 11 a.m. now, and like I say, last trip I didn't get nothing once it hit the hour of suck. Water temps are 5 degrees cooler than last time I fished. We've had a lot of rain, been raining me out actually, but we've got the water temps a little cooler, and they are running a little more flow in the river. They're starting these gates up earlier and running them later, so we still may continue to catch fish during the hour of suck. Them small fish are just chewing that head up. We're gonna go ahead and hop in this other cove and pull out of it. It could be better, could be worse. We're taking a gamble. We know fish are here, but let's see what's over there. Didn't get the first bite till we hit 15 foot, had a small bite. It's getting close to lunch. I'm gonna have me some bumblebee on the run. "17 foot. They won't even let me finish my tuna. splashing that lake water in my tuna. Oh yeah. Hold still. Hold still. He's just a little over 10. Yeah, I'm not going to finish that tuna. Out here in these southern lakes, in the heat of summer, you get what you call these brain-eating amoebas. So we're trashing the rest of that tuna, because I can see water splashed all over that. As long as you don't get it in your mouth or nose or face, you're all right, but I ain't taking no chances. I'll just open another can of tuna. We're going to call that bait toast. Dag blasted lawn mowers, weed eaters every time I make a video. The sun's always in the camera, but he ain't no monster, so we won't turn the boat around. What we got here? Another one bumping about 11 pounds. Yeah. "21 foot of water." That's been the pattern for several trips. You go shallower, nothing. Deeper, nothing. 17 to about 23 foot. That's where all the action is. I'll tell you what, y'all. Earlier in the year, when the water temps were colder, before the fish went on spawn, I wasn't hardly getting a fish on this red float. It's like they wouldn't touch it. And now that we're getting on this time of year, it seems like they're preferring it. Because usually right behind the boat gets the least amount of fish. So they're liking that red float for whatever reason. We're getting into the more inactive part of the day, so I've slowed my boat speed down to 0.5. Give them a little more time to check it out and smell it. There's another one on that red float. I seen that planer board get hit about the same time. But this red float got the most aggressive strike. Here again, earlier in the spring, I couldn't get a bite on that float. That hook done a number to his jaw. See what we got? Oh, come on, I'm gonna guess him about 8. He's sitting right at 10. Yeah. Woo! See what time we got. I know we're into that hour of suck by now. Yeah, it's 12:20. Last trip, when it was so hot, man, 12 noon, I couldn't get another bite. The boats got bad. I was about to have a heat stroke, so I went in. But we're still getting fish out here. Like I say, we've got more flow in the river now. The waters are a little cooler. I'm fixing to try another can of this tuna, one without the brain-eating amoebas. That was white bass over there, and I need them. Good bait. Oh, come on, come on, come on. They're just out of my reach over there. Working on that school of something. I got about 6 foot from them. Just out of my reach. Ah. Get this spoon out of the way. Well, at least I got to finish my tuna that time. We won't weigh him. They sure are hitting it hard though for their size. We're still catching them out here in the hotter part of the day. That was the Firewater Marine weight. The Hooker's Terminal Tackle Spook. That's got a cheap paint job, but more rattles than one of those Hedon Super Spooks. It's a larger version of what the Mad Cat Battle Rattle is. Oh yeah. That red float is definitely outperforming the others today. Matt Knight says you can boat flip a fish with his rods. Mad Cat rods. Woo! All right, y'all, we're getting away from that noon hour into the more mid-afternoon hour. And so what I've done is I've increased my speed from 0.5 to 0.8. Last video I said it's too hot to fish, but the better bite's gonna be later on this afternoon. That's because they start really generating the river at that time. And so it picks up again. Since the bite's more active, I've increased my speed. Hold still! Hold still! There's another hot July summer fish. I heard some crazy sound and my dag-blasted life jacket just deflated itself, which means now I gotta go buy another one before I go back to the dam. I hate them things. Every one of them's deflated on me at one time or another. Now there wasn't no reason for that. I didn't pull no cord. At least I know it worked. Dag blasted. That was a big bite, but he pulled the bait off. Everything happens when I'm trying to eat something. There's another dag-blasted lawnmower in my video. Woo! Was fixing to turn around and got nailed. Ain't getting no monsters, but we loading up the boat. Woo-wee. I just got dizzy bending down and standing back up. It's hot. I'm sitting there having a phone conversation I shouldn't be having. And we just got the biggest fish of the day, I believe. I had to turn the volume down for that conversation. He hit it like a freight train. I don't know how big he is. going to get right in that other line. He just won't get out of that middle line, will he? He's going to get right in that line. There he goes. I couldn't get him to get out of that line for nothing. Well, he ain't no monster, but he's the biggest fish of the day, and he's all tangled up. Yeah, that's a quality fish, but he's got me a mess here. All right, y'all, that one hit like a freight train. It's definitely over 20. Let's see what the bogus says. Oh, 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 oh. Right at 24 pounds. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take it. Yes, sir. I want to make a bait run, and before I do that, I've got to see if I can fix this life jacket, get another cartridge for it, or I'm going to have to buy another one before I can go catch some bait. I've been rained out for I don't know how many days this week, and made a special trip after the rain last night just to get the bait for today. How did I load the boat with fish this time of year? Well, back in the 4th of July video, I established a pattern. Took me a while to figure it out. Once I figured it out, I was on fish, and now the next 2 videos in a row, I've been on fish from the start. They're in that certain depth, man. That's where they're active at, you know. I even rode out to the channel between the 2 coves I fished and marked that ledge, and around it there wasn't nothing around it. So I established a pattern, and of course this dragging baits, we are continuously covering the same areas over and over, and we're not waiting on these fish to come to us. We're going to the fish, covering a lot of water. I don't know how many we caught today, but we loaded the boat up. I could continue to catch these all day long, but I got things to do. So it's a video. There was fish in the video. That makes it a fishing video. This is Catfish Dave with another one, signing out.